Hello dear student, so today's question is, in the following cell, each cell is specialized to perform a single specific function except, means out of the 4 cell, one cell is there which is having more than single specific function. Okay, so let us first understand about the nematocyte cell. So nematocyte cell, it is the characteristic cell of phylum Cnidaria. Okay, so Cnidaria is also called as Coelenterata. So we will see how the cell looks and what does it do. Cell looks like a little bit in this shape. Okay, there is a trigger and there is a needle like structure present over here. Okay, and the coil is present inside the cell called nematocyst, and there it is nucleus of the cell. So what happens when some prey, for example a crustacean, is moving nearby it, and if it touches or get acquainted with this trigger of the cell, then what will happen, this needle like structure will move inside the body of the gastropoda or any coelenterate or any organism that it generally feeds on. So it will move inside its body and release some neurotoxin chemical that will kill the organism. So generally this nematocyte cell is used for killing purpose, or you can say catching the prey purpose. Okay, but what will happen in the case of choanocyte? So next cell is choanocyte. What is actually choanocyte? It is generally present inside the body of phylum Porifera. Okay, so this is present in the phylum Porifera. It is actually present in the inner side of the phylum called Porifera. So what does it do? It actually have a cilia-like structure around its neck and a flagella too. Okay, this cilia-like structure generally gives it a shape of collar, so it seems as a collar cell. Let me draw one choanocyte cell that I have drawn here. The inner cells that I have drawn is called choanocyte. So we will see it in more detail. This is a choanocyte cell and it has a cilia on its neck region. Okay, and the cell looks like this. So since the cilia gives collar-like appearance, so this cell is also called as collar cell. Okay, so collar-like appearance is because of cilia. Okay, and this is the choanocyte cell. This is used for the purpose of synchronization beats, so that the water from the surrounding will move inside the cavity of the body and will be transferred from the upper pore, that is called as culum. Okay, so choanocyte is generally useful in a beating in synchronizing way, so that water moves inside it, and when the water moves, it also helps in catching the prey with the help of its cilia, catching the organism which will it feed on. Okay, so this is about the choanocyte. Now let us see about the next cell, that is called interstitial cell. Interstitial cell is generally present is inside the layer of the cell. So if I have drawn the organism like this, so between this outer layer or inner layer there are interstitial cells. These cells have totipotential structure, or you can say totipotency. So interstitial cells have totipotency. What do you mean by totipotency? Totipotency refers to the condition where it can become anything. It can become specialized cell with having different function. Okay, so either it can be amoebocyte cell which can form the spicule of a body, either it can become a archaeocyte cell which can form the gamete. So this can perform any function. Okay, function 1, function 2, like this. So interstitial cell does not have the specific function. But what about the gastrodermal cell? Gastrodermal cell are present inside the inner part, or you can say the innermost part, innermost lining of the hydra, where it is supposed to have help in digestion. Okay, so this is the gastrodermis layer that helps in digestion or absorb the digestive material as well as release chemical to digest them. So out of these 4 options, if you will see, nematocyte have a specific function, okay, to catch the organism. Likewise choanocyte have a specific function to let the flow of water come inside. Interstitial cell does not have a specific function because it has totipotency, and gastrodermal cells have the function for digestion. So correct answer will be interstitial cell, because the question is asking if the cell is specialized to perform single specific function.